Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the 2-3 Zone. Tony's Picks look at the WNBA here for Saturday, September the 6th. And we got a couple of games here, and there are still some things to be decided here. Most of the teams have approximately 3 games left here in the season, so we got another week or so to spend with you guys before we head into the playoffs. We'll be right here on the 2-3 Zone. Let's get to it with Ron Crawford, Justin Stacks, Mcelvy. We saw some of the games yesterday that did affect the playoff standings there with the games between Phoenix and Washington. Ron, you brought us home the winner, though, there on Washington, plus the points. I was with you in that one for sure. Also, we saw the big game between Minnesota and the Aces. And yeah, it does feel like Minnesota's now maybe they are a little bit comfortable with their top position. And man, those 2, 3, and 4 teams still battling it out. We also saw Golden State and Dallas last night. It wasn't easy, but Golden State was able to get that win, Ron, and just a great job by the Valkyries this year.
Unbelievable job by those Valkyries, man. Congratulations for their playoff selection there and for first expansion, I think we've seen. So that's pretty good for Natalie Nikosi. Of course, we talked about before, she comes under the umbrella of the Aces coach, Becky Hammond. So, yeah, great coaching there. And, losing those players like Kayla Thornton that they lost, and then Monique Billy's been out a couple of times, and Tiffany Hayes, been on the shelf a little bit. But great job by the Valkyries there.
Justin, all 3 of those teams, the Aces, the Dream, and the Mercury, looks like they're all going to get home series to start. But which one will come in second? Can your Dream get there? And these Aces, I mean, that's 13 in a row.
Yeah, it seemed like the Aces ain't never gonna lose a game the rest of the season. Like I should have seen that coming. I Yesterday it was like I say red, it was blue. I say it's raining and snowing, but I'm okay with that. I couldn't pick a winner yesterday. I'm all right with that. I'm not ducking nothing. I welcome all the comments, so I'm okay with that. But I'll bounce back. But I was surprised though. Like I still don't know. I feel like the Lynx are officially punting now, or maybe they just pulled feet yesterday. But we're going to tread lightly until the end of the season, and then we're going to hammer the playoffs. But we got some spots today that I feel like won't affect that. So I was kind of surprised though. But this Aces team, man, look out! I'm not saying I'm taking their futures, but this is the way you want to go into the playoffs. So watch out for these Aces. Like
Yeah, we'll see for sure. And what has happened to our Liberty as well? They're going to be forced to play everything on the road. They're trying to hold off the Valkyries for 5th place here. We'll talk about that one in just a moment. All right, let's get to it, Ron, and we'll start off with Phoenix here on the road, taking on Connecticut. We know it means quite a bit here for Phoenix. Whether or not that's enough motivation to cover a spread here, Ron, of 10.5 points. All they have to do is get out there with a win, stay healthy, keep pace with these other 3 teams, and let things shake out a little bit. We don't know. We've spent enough time behind the scenes trying to figure out who would come in second, third, and fourth. What do you think here, though, Ron? They are favored by 10.5, and the total 161.
Yeah, just like I said with the Mystics, it's too many points. You look at this Phoenix team; they're actually negative balance. If you look at it, they're scoring 81, they're giving up 83 on the road in every game. They're 10-10 ATS. They just don't play well on the road, and that's going to have to change in the playoffs, obviously. But yeah, I think it's too many points. But I don't know what the hell the Sun were doing against the Sky because they reverted back to their old selves where they score 60 points on the road. But scoring 77 at home, giving up about 84. I think it's a 7-point game. Look for 84-77 type game, and Phoenix wins it, but they don't cover.
All right, Phoenix to get that win, but Ron says take Connecticut here. Plus 10.5 points is Phoenix. They just need to win, and we're seeing more and more, Justin. It feels like the good teams, these teams, right? These 3 teams, maybe Minnesota as well, when they're getting a lead, maybe opting for a little bit of extra rest there, but still got to go out and win this one. What do you think here with Phoenix and Connecticut, Justin?
Yeah, I was surprised. I was on the over in that Connecticut Sky game. They had 20. Connecticut had 27 points at halftime, and I don't know. I can't understand that. And then I didn't even. I'm an early bed person, so I didn't see it. But Ron was telling me that Tina had no points. So like, or was it Tina? Or was it Mabry? One of them didn't have no
Maybe.
points.
Yeah.
Mabry. So I'm like, maybe did they quit too? Like, are they packing it in? Like 27 points at halftime is crazy. But Phoenix, like, but at the end of the day, they have to win. I mean, they don't have to win, but they need to win. I think they will win. Probably will. Connecticut seemed to punt, but I expect some more scoring. I'm on the over in this game with confidence. I expect a positive regression in the Connecticut scoring. I expect the Phoenix to have to keep up because you got to win. So I like this over. I'm gonna look at AT as far as the props. If I get to something, I'll put it in the chat. But official for the show, I'm on a Phoenix Mercury and Sun or Phoenix Mercury and Sun over.
161 there. So Justin says go over in that one. Connecticut is 12-8 to the over at home this season. I'm going to go to a prop here. And look, I think they are shortening the minutes for some of these players here. And if Phoenix, like I said, all they got to do is win. I'm going to go under 4.5 rebounds for Setu Sabali here right now. She's gone basically under in 6 of the last 8 games under this 4.5 number. She did get 6 against Washington last time out, but 4 previous games averaging really just 2.5 rebounds for those 4 straight games. So give me under 4.5 rebounds for Setu Sabali. Ron says take Connecticut plus 10.5, and Justin says go over 161 with Phoenix and Connecticut. All right, finals preview now, Justin. Just kidding, but maybe not. Minnesota against our Valkyries here in this one. Minnesota 7.5. They've clinched everything. They still have won 6 of their last 10, but they lost that game to the Aces. Maybe they did. They were giving them a battle there too, but the Aces kind of willed their way and was able to continue that winning streak. They're pulling away in the end for a pretty sizable win, I'd say, at home. For Golden State here, hey, they could catch the Liberty. Maybe they'll fall right into 6th place. Probably not going to fall below Seattle, I don't think here. Maybe resign to 6th, but hey, they could win some games here. Liberty's got kind of a soft schedule to close out. So Minnesota here, 7.5, Justin, and the total 156.5.
Yeah, these are 2 teams that both are in. They both know they're in. And I'm wondering what kind of effort I'm gonna get from the Valkyries, but it seems like they're full steam ahead. Like clinch or no clinch, I feel like I could count on the Casa. We catch the Lynx coming off a loss, so I don't want to go full game. And didn't come through to me last game, but I'm back on it. I don't lose my confidence. I think they're gonna come back out hot. I expect the Valkyries to come out and throw the first punch, and whether they win the full game or not. But I'll be on the Valkyries first half, but I'm pretty sure you already knew that. At home, just look at the record. That's all. At home, first half.
All right, Justin says more Valkyries action in the first half, and why not? I mean, come on, is Minnesota, Ron, really going to go all out here in this one? Also, Ron, before you start, too, what do you think? Could Nikasi get the Coach of the Year? Certainly, I think all these candidates here of all, these top teams certainly have great coaches that also could win it. I'm not sure I can pinpoint that which coach would win it here at this time, but what do you think? What do you think of that, Ron?
I think it's hands down with what she's done. We talked about earlier. It's the injuries she's going through. You're losing Kayla Thornton. Tiffany Hayes been out. I mean, absolutely. I think she's number one in my book. Great job for the Valkyries doing what she's done. Looking at this game, if Minnesota, and we saw it last night, they kind of pulled the starters in the third, but the reserves kept them in the game. They almost got within 4 back there in the fourth quarter. If Minnesota, I would love to see these teams full strength playing each other. So I think the Valkyries could probably give them a good game. Nice to see there. Valkyries have developed a very strong bench, man. I mean, with Zanalacini been out, Billings being out, and all these girls coming off the bench, man, it's been really good for the Valkyries. I like Justin's first half. They didn't catch it with Dallas. They'll probably catch it this time. And I do like them full game, but I'm going to look at the over. And I know traditionally we look at Golden State with the unders, but playing the top tier teams, I think it goes over. So I think we just sneak over that 158.5.
Yeah, and the Golden State has definitely put forth a few overs here of late. Minnesota's 12-8 to the over on the road. We know Golden State's been a hardcore under, but again, later in the season does feel like the scores are ticking up a little bit regular season wise. I'm going to go to another rebound prop here, and I'm going to go with Collier under 7.5. I don't think the minutes are built into the line here in this one, and I'm going to go under here at 7.5 rebounds with Collier here in this one. Look, I don't know if Minnesota has enough gumption to try to want to win this game right now. And like I said, Golden State does have a little bit of momentum here. They possibly could move past the Liberty. They'd have to keep winning. And like I said, the Liberty might need an upset loss to a bad team in order to make that happen. But I'm going to take Collier here under in her rebound prop just to show. We talked about how Minnesota kept trying all year, even when they were clinched it. Well, last two games, she's only had 3 rebounds against Dallas, 6 rebounds in that Vegas game. So give me under 7.5 rebounds for Napisa Collier. Justin says, go ahead and back the Valkyries again in the first half. Why not? They're going to be getting 4 points or so. And Ron says go over 156.5 with Minnesota and Golden State here on Saturday. All right, it's going to do it for the 2-3 zone, but we're not done, and we got more games to come with a 3-pack on Sunday, including some of those games we mentioned that those some of the teams are definitely favored to win there, but we'll see if we know the Sparks are down to their last gasp, and we'll see tonight if they still have breath, but they'll be in action against Dallas as a favorite, and we have Indiana and Washington. We didn't get a chance to mention on our show. We're all bummed. We talked about backstage that no Caitlin Clark for the remainder of the regular season with that groin injury. That news has been out for a while, but we didn't discuss it here necessarily on the show, so real bummer there, but still be a great postseason with the guys. Ron, what's going on at Tony's Picks this weekend?
Yeah, and also Reese is out tonight for suspension for the technicals, and then she's going to be suspended first half by the team for detrimental comments.
Oh, for those comments that she made about maybe she'd be better off on another team. I think maybe she was probably trying to light a fire because I don't think she's going anywhere.
I think she was.
Yeah, she just didn't choose her words.
But Sunday they take on the Aces. She won't be playing first half. I'm sure she'll be in the second half though. So we'll look forward to that one. We'll be discussing that one tomorrow in length for you. What I got at Tony's Picks. Still rolling with those best bets in WNBA. I took the night off last night. I got a couple tonight. I'm going back to the over. I told you yesterday. I'm going back to the over in this Atlanta Dream Sparks matchup. There's no reason it shouldn't have gone in the 170s the other night. But yeah, Alicia Gray is out again. I'll look at that. It might be an issue. And we'll see what happens in that tonight. But yeah, you can still get the season package. It's still discounted. I'll get it down another couple bucks for the playoffs. We got the playoffs coming up. You've seen what we've done on the 2-3 zone, man. We're giving you all the free plays, and they're all winning. I wish I'd have played every single one I give out on the 2-3 zone here. I have a great record in WNBA this year. It's just been an off year of my premium picks, but hey, you guys are making money because you're winning on these picks. So that's good. Pair us up. We're going to take you all the way into our NBA season where I was number 1 last year. So get ready for that. And good luck to everybody. And like I said, pair up 2 cappers, gets better for your buck.
All right, Justin, how about you this weekend at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, I didn't have a winner on the 2-3 zone, but I had a premium winner in WNBA. I had the Lynx and the Aces over yesterday, so it's just about putting them together. So I got premium and premium triple stacks in baseball today, and Auburn premium. Actually, I'm gonna have 3 premiums and probably 3 triple stacks. Being the time y'all seeing this for Saturday, I'll triple stacks premium in all 3 sports. maybe not WNBA, Albert Premium WNBA, but triple stacks in football, college football, and triple stacks in baseball and premium. And it's like I always say, like, just pair us up, 15% off. Like, get your favorite capper. You gotta go on the leaderboard and see who y'all want. The hottest cappers or the favorite cappers, whatever y'all want to do. Like I said, if you don't trust us, start small. Go for like a week and see what happens, and then use that money and get a month or 6 months or a year, and then ride it out. And then we still gonna be doing these videos. And then come to find out, we got some backup coming, so we're gonna have some more people coming on here. So like bear with us. Like y'all know when I come off over there, y'all know what I do. So like see y'all tomorrow, and just think about it. Like pair us up, do discount, and let's keep winning.
And you can get my best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com as well in the WNBA, NFL, college football, Major League Baseball, CFL. I got more sports than I got picks tonight. So check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com and hop on those long-term passes as well to save. And use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 15% on those single-day packages as well. So, hey, that's going to do it for us here on the 2-3 Zone. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to our channel, Tony's Picks, here on YouTube. And make sure you join us tomorrow. We got 3 more games. We're winding it down this week in the WNBA before we find out we've got a new champion, or can the Liberty find their way to the top and beat all these teams that they've fallen behind this year. All right. For Justin Stacks Mcelvy, for Ron Crawford, I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us. 2-3 Zone.
Good luck, everybody.